Hey there, everyone, this is Cow playing 8 Powers Blinding White Castle. I'm honestly kind of surprised. That takes so few characters to write down compared to, other little names that had more characters to write down. Wow! Look at that, a level that I would have designed easily. Man, so this is what it's like playing one of my levels. Fairly aggravating. Except I would have made the blinding part black, not white. Jeez, okay. It's nice that part of Mario is like... the red parts of Mario are not affected by the white blindness. Thank you, Thwomp, for not making a noise there. It's very appreciated. Let's take our time. Let's die together. Let's be friends. Stay a while. And there's a midpoint. Somehow you might have not seen it, I don't know. What? Hey there, everyone, I'm fighting Rumia from, from ASMT, except many times worse, because sometimes I literally do not see the things at all. Okay, but I can deal with that, I can deal with the blindness. In theory, I mean, that's basically what was going on when I was using the cloud generator. Just the caveat here is that sometimes you don't flat out see anything, which is somewhat dangerous when it's a fight you're trying to fight. Oh man, I missed. So yeah, I'm kind of blind firing here. It's pretty great. Oh no, I got hit by positivity. And there was a projectile there, I did not know. It's pretty great. I don't feel too bad about dying. Okay. Ah! Oh jeez, how did I miss? I don't know. I didn't miss him there. Projectiles. The fact that you don't see his projectile is potentially kind of could be seen as perhaps unfair a little bit. Maybe. Okay, surprise, surprise, puppy surprise. Oh man, the puppy showed me his insides, and that's kind of gross, so instead we've got a big old square here. It's pretty great. That is quite a celebratory square Avenza. And that was the castle that then created Square in the Sky. That could have been a lot worse than it was, to be perfectly honest. So let's take what we got and go into this little tiny level here called Yikes! These clouds! Is it just me, or is visual impairment starting to be a thing in this game? And it's kind of funny how I tend to find sometimes visual impairment funny, but control impalement, yes, very obnoxious. But I'm pretty sure some people out there are like the exact opposite, and you know what? Fine for you. Although, it's kind of cute how we've got like Lakitu, in the clouds here, because like Lakitu are known for usually, like piloting their own cloud, but now I'm like in Lakitu's cloud making the levels instead of, just being in a world where Lakitu's cloud is above everyone, y'all. It's like, it's not really an aspersion of adversity, because that makes absolutely no sense in this context. So that's probably not it. Welcome to the clouds with Aries. Your clouds are very scary, especially since in Japanese, well, the word for cloud is the same as the word for spider. How does language evolve where cloud and spider have the same name? I'm not sure, but to be honest, I find the idea fascinating. Maybe it's because, spiders are known for being very fluffy, white, and pillowy. It's a very slow Eerie here. It's a very slow dread, just kind of settling itself. It's not like one of those slasher movies where it's all about wham wham adrenaline. No, this is one of those experiences like takes the time to establish a very, very deliberate mood. Then it plays with your expectations. Whoa, in order to kind of like mess you up a little bit mentally. Like not mess up entirely, but just a little bit. As much as we're willing to handle for the sake of entertainment, which oddly enough isn't full-on mental psychosis. Something that I had to learn, unfortunately, back in 1885, when I invented the soul-powered pumpkin. You might never heard about that because it never really got anywhere, because people were not interested in personal, you know, psychological damage, which I think is silly. The difference between no and off. That's wonderful. That's barely cognizant. Done with the clouds. Nuts to you, cloud. Going in a cloud. Wow. So what do you want? Yeah. Spin jumps? No! Go left to reset. Translator, no, this is a lie. Going left just skips half the level. Let's still know. So I can't spin jump or else I'm gonna go like no. See, I can't press the spin jump button. That's the difference between no and off. On and no, I still can't spin jump. So this is a switch level. It's a level where you go around, switches are involved, and also skeletons are like, I'm a skeleton, I'm big and evil. Is there anywhere I wanna go with this? Possibly up here. There's a very deliberate little mark in the ground that lets me enter a world of shoes. Why would that be? I could hit that switch there. Do I want to hit that switch there? So I don't have much of a choice there. I can get a shell now. It's pretty swell. I'm now a shell owner. I'm a shell-owning man. Now where do I go with this honestly? Don't think that I really know, but I guess now I can return. Armed with a shell and dangerous. So now that I have a shell, I can go to that skeleton and says, hey, there's skeleton, you have a shell. Well, I have a shell. Now I'm not gonna share my shell. I'm not a shell-sharing man. Are you gonna fall? No, you're not. Your colors seem odd, Mr. Skeleton. Why is that? Why are you you? Why am I me? I don't know. I'm just gonna do this here, I guess. Okay, so that was that solution. Ah! I can't spin jump. I forgot I couldn't spin jump. My reflex did not care about what I know or don't know. So now I go on the edge of the world so that I may sing. Hey there, saw. Is it going there, saw? You're a saw. You cut things 'cause you're a saw. Where am I now? I am afraid. A switch will need to be pressed to be able to go up there. Probably looks like a vine. They're like lone Bowser Fireball. How's it going? Or maybe not a vine, maybe a P-switch that is also possiblite. The possibilities are infinite. Waha, it is a vine. I sure can tell my decoder rings. And look at that, I got a reward and a reward. Like a story quest reward, and also a reward. Those are best. What's going on here? I think I'm supposed to go back and get the trampolino that I didn't get. Okay, that I didn't bring with me, basically. Oh, jeez. Well then, that adds some pimento to my steps. Fair enough. Should have thought about it, you know, that it wouldn't just be, like, alone in the world. No one's alone in this world except for you in particular. Oh, Saw, you're scary. Wait, do I need to, like, redo the whole puzzle just to... I'm stuck here, aren't I? Ah! Darn. Unless the switch would have created ledges. I hope that wasn't the case. Let's use a little bit of science here. Magical science, mystery tour. Yeah. Yeah, you need... Oh. 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 Hey, I want to fall in the hole. I was trying to do a dramatic, like, oh, sudden realization, might as well die here. Mario, stop being a ruining meanie, turnip. Maybe that was gonna happen eventually. It's kind of lucky that, well, actually you wouldn't have a choice, so there's no luck here involved. It's kind of lucky. So I want to reverse for now. I'm gonna go like, oh man, a fireball, that's crazy. Yeah, actually this is pretty simple what you're supposed to do. Just do this, and say, oh man, those are impossible. Then you go like, oh man, and then you go like, oh man. I go, oh man, a lot. You're not allowed to be particularly articulate while doing this for some reason. It's pretty weird. And there we go. Then you try not to slide into the puncher if you can help it. Thank you very much for helping. Oh, that was great. Sliding auto-scrolling section with VIP4 style switch shenanigans. For some reason, I don't know why. Like, I really don't know why. I got kind of a bad feeling. Just a little bit. That had nothing to do with anything. That was just bad playing. But I can start over from there. I'm gonna fall again through the clouds. It's pretty great. And then you're back here. Yeah, still can't spin jump. Still can't spin my jumps. No spinning your jumps around here. Very bothers me how the inside of the O and the off is a dark gray instead of being white, you know, while they're in the on it's the same colors. So why do you disable, like, spin jumps? I guess the only reason I can think of would be to preserve the life of Disco Machine here, but that seems kind of silly. Ah! Wow! Why are you there? Of making things small and ergonomic. It's pretty interesting, but you know, they've got magical switches, so maybe that's the secret. Maybe the secret is an utter ignorance of all human decency. I mean, I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about engineering. Like, I don't know if that's going to become a surprise to you a lot, but this is really annoying. Past herself. Okay. I don't like that shell there. This is bad memory theater. What do you want to do, Thwomp? That's what I thought you wanted to do, Thwomp. Yeah! The bad memories sure are there. Ah, that. Oh man, this is the part where the thumbs are like... I knew that was going to happen. Because Fat Albert, it's always his fault. Bunctious self. Really, I should have just jumped and hit the things normally. I don't know why I'm being... Ah! And wait, why did you not hit the thing? Still mystified about what you're supposed to do here. That did exactly what I wanted. Whoops! No, the game cannot expect you to...
What to just redo a loop every time?
I can't believe I actually did that. Wait a second, this is possible. But... here it's probably impossible, so moot point. Especially if, you know, I don't actually jump when I press the jump button. That always is helpful. There we go! I knew there were a simpler way to do it, and that was it. There's really not much more to it. Oh man! That level wasn't so bad, it's just that the auto-scrolling section made it that each replay, took an amount of time. That's unavoidable And you know, this level is actually called Under Construction. It's not done, that's where the game is at. And this is basically why I try to not play unfinished games, because it tends to end with a hyper anticlimax like that. This was 8 Powers, a video game under construction. I do not regret playing it for giving it a try. However, I do regret playing it in such an unfinished state, as the game ends when it's starting to get a lot more gimmicky and creative. I know there's already a new version that's more developed, but I really want to wait until it's absolutely fully finished before actually, you know, doing more. Next time, in the A side, I'm going to pick a game at random in my suggested thread of a Super Mario World or Super Mario Brothers X Nature. One or the other, I honestly don't know which. I'm just gonna pick and choose. More picking than choosing.